So, Simon Pegg does a 180. What's going on? Let's find out. Oh, and a Criag update. Hey guys, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe, hit the bell for more content, hit the like, we like likes, and share away. We do share here, and we do this out of love. We don't get paid to do this. This is for Star Wars and the community and each other. So, let's get on with it. How's Criag doing? Well, he's home. He's got therapy. I talked to Bonnie yesterday on the phone, and the medicine kind of wipes him out. So he does sleep a lot, which is, he's got to recuperate. And it's very good that he's home. You do better when you're home and you're in outpatient therapy rather than inpatient. Trust me, I've done the legwork. I own the t-shirt. So we still got to keep helping him. So you will find the video I made for him in the description box with the links to the fundraisers in that video's description box. So give what you can. $2,000 is our goal now to help, and any little bit there helps. And I want to say something about charity. Anybody who pounds their chest in public, who is a philanthropist and pounds their chest in public, saying, "Look at me, see how much I've done," is glorifying themselves. We're not here to do that. We're here to help Criag. That's what we're doing. And I think there's a lot of infighting with people right now, even in the community, helping Criag, which has got to stop because it hurts his recovery, and no one needs a drama. We're all grown-ups, and we're not here to either have a beef with each other or start wars with each other over bullshit. We're here to help him, and you can't lose sight of that. So I'm not into drama. I'll never be into drama. Don't ask me to get into it. I don't really care what people think. I'm doing what I have to and what I can, and I think that's all we have to do. So, if you don't see me publicly excoriating people, trust me, I have in private. And there are people out there that know exactly what I feel. Now, if they come at me in public, that's a different story. All right? I don't take any crap from anybody. All right? And you will see a little bit of different attitude. But we got to quit the arguing. And we all got to understand that everybody has lives too. And you don't know what's going on with somebody, really, especially on the internet, okay? So, let it go. For Criag's sake, let it go. Let's all just keep on together. Because that's what needs to happen. Okay, so anyway, let's talk a little bit about today's topic. Simon Pegg. Screen Rant did basically piggybacked on an interview that Simon Pegg did about Star Wars with Digital Spy, and it's very interesting to me. The Digital Spy stuff is very interesting. Now, what I think this is basically he had a mea culpa moment, and I'm going to read this to you. In an interview on the Adam Buxton podcast via Digital Spy, Pegg talked about his feelings on the they're not modern, Star Wars fans, modern Star Wars films, they're postmodern. Alright, so that's why they're garbage. Straight up admitting he misses George Lucas, which is a complete 180 from his prequel-hating stuff. I think a lot of people are suddenly having a coming to Jesus moment here. I'll read what he said. "I must admit, watching the last Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, the overriding feeling I got when I came out was, I miss George Lucas. For all the complaining that I'd done about him in the prequels, there's something amazing about his imagination. I do feel his voice is missing from the current ones." Yeah? Pegg was one of those well-known Star Wars prequel detractors. using his role in space to voice his frustrations with those films and Jar Jar Binks. Considering Pegg's history, this is a pretty surprising 180 for the actor. It's worth remembering that he had a small role in The Force Awakens as Unkar Plutt, where he also served as a sounding board for his frequent collaborator, Abrams. I'm going to come back to that in a minute. At the time, Pegg described making Episode 8 as a genuinely magical experience, so obviously something changed between then and now. He singled out The Last Jedi in his comments, suggesting Pegg took issue with some of Johnson's more polarizing decisions. Earlier this year, he made headlines saying Abrams initially had a different idea for Rey's parentage. All in all, Pegg certainly mellowed in regards to the prequels, regretting his intense criticism of Jar Jar Binks and now changing his tune on Lucas. And then they go to, then they have to do make a rationality and then equivocate by saying Lucas said that we wouldn't like his ideas either, which is bullshit. Okay. So anyway, so that's a little bit, and I've got a little more from the digital spy thing that I'm gonna add that I did a screen grab on, so you guys can read that. I'll add that to this video. Here's what's going on. Forbes came out with an article basically stating that Star Wars didn't need the saga trilogy didn't need a course correction. This was after JJ, I think it was in comicbook.com, basically said that they were doing a major course correction. So there's still an argument between the idiots who now have their noses pressed up against the glass and what's left of the story group still whining and bitching, and JJ, who won't talk to him. They don't have anything to do with this movie. Simon Pegg, being a friend of JJ's, is on here doing his being his public voice, which is huge. There are rumors that Lucas has looked at and is part of the script writing team. And it's likely has led to a lot of rewrites. Him saying no, it wouldn't happen that way, and them having to go back and redo it. And it's a safe assumption that he is back helping. He has been on the set of The Mandalorian, so he's back there. It's also well known, and I know DJD, shout out to you, buddy, did talk about the Glassdoor employee reviews from the last few years, Kathleen Kennedy's reign at Lucasfilm, the Feng Shui, and the burning white sage, and the wind chimes, because the president needs her peace of mind. Okay. He did talk about that. He also talked about there's screen grabs somewhere, and I don't know where. DJD, I want to see these, where Hidalgo basically was attacking The Force Awakens, didn't like it, and basically, this is my suspicion, is not only was TLJ a fuck you to the fans from the story group, Pablo Hidalgo in particular, Rian Johnson too, it was also a fuck you to George Lucas and J.J. Abrams, because it didn't do anything. It did not follow the course that J.J. wanted to take. It was an FU to George Lucas because, for some reason these guys don't like him. I have mentioned here on this channel that Pablo is definitely a prequel hater. I did put that screenshot of that miserable little tweet he made put out there about something being about trade wars and other things, because wars never start over economics. This is how stupid and demented he is. He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know shit about history. Lots of wars started out about that. Okay, Pablo? All right. Anyway, so, Simon Pegg did a 180. And he is being the voice for J.J. Abrams here. So, there's still, the flying monkeys are still screaming and hopping and throwing poo at the normal fans. And that's what's going on. And that's exactly what this is. We're watching the Lucasfilm Civil War going on in front of us. And I'm going to say this again. This is me speculating. But the Variety article about JJ wanting a big studio with his own thing going on was a hint that he is aiming to be the president of Lucasfilm. I know a lot of you don't like it. I don't really care. Okay? My dog would do a better job at Lucasfilm right now than Kathleen Kennedy. JJ's not perfect. He's not Chris Nolan. He's not, Ridley Scott. But if he takes it over, we might get those guys directing, and we might get content that is George Lucas inspired stuff, not this Trekley, watered down NPC, SJW bullshit. Okay? So, what we got now. And maybe the attitude for the people that work at Lucasfilm, the people that are constantly getting their butts kicked and being lied to and being worried about their jobs and worried about not being able to say what they think, maybe that'll change for them. Because let me tell you this, everything that I've read, Glassdoor's confirmed it, and everything I've been told, the environment at Lucasfilm, with Kathleen Kennedy running it, is toxic hell. So, anyway, that's the Simon Pegg report. Talked a little bit about Criag, and you guys, let's all just keep pushing on for Criag, and have a great afternoon. I'm gonna go see my horse and see how she's doing. So this is Steph, sending out. See you on the galaxy.